Okay, let's continue material editor in a standard. Don't forget we are in standard. In next section, we are going to explain physical and redshift. And then going to the material and create a simple material. And we are want to explain the bump channel. The bump and the normal are the same. They're creating a fake bump with black and white code. If you activate bump, first you have to assign a texture. You can load any texture, or you can use, for example, water shader, fire shader, any shader that create animated, for example, black and white. You can insert black and white code or animated GIF or MP4 to your image. Look at this. For example, in this image, you can see what is the bump. For example, this is a bump map. Black and white code and gray is in between them. White code, it's bringing the object, not real, it's a fake. It's a brightness. We bring it up. You can see the brightness is completely white. Bring the black part completely 0, and the gray is in between them. If this gray going to white, it's sloping like this, or if this gray going to more darker, it's bring with a slope. For example, I want to insert this TC. You can see it's gray, it's background, and the black is going down and white is going up. So for doing that, we are inserting that, or it's very simple. It's very simple. You don't need to doing such as, you can just drag and drop it there and done. And we are bringing a simple plane. Bringing simple plane and drag and drop this. And you can see it's bringing, you can see it in a viewport, or you can render it if you want to better see that. You can, for rendering, you need to, if you want to render, don't forget you need to bring a light to see that in render. You can see it's suddenly, you can see. Nice. But in the viewport, you can see it's a fake displacement. It's a fake bump. It's faking with the brightness and light. You can see, you can imagine it's bringing the black part down and the white part up, and it's stayed a gray in its position. From the settings, from its settings, you can simply increase the number of the strengths, and you can see it better, of course, in the render. That's the bump. Or if you want, you can give a noise to that. Noise, you can make it more, and you can see it better here. It's a bump. It's an older version of the bump, but you can use a normal. If you see here, it's a difference between normal and bump. The bump is a black and for a bump you need black and white code. For a normal map you need such this image as RGB. For example, in this image you can see it's creating a fake textured object with a bump, but the normal map is better. That's it. Another setting in a bump is MIP fall off. You can see better in this image. For example, you have a plan that you create a bump with a noise, and you can see in a far from camera, you can see a jagged things, a bad anti-aliasing here. If you tick MIP fall off, it's create and fall off and it's going to the smooth. You can see here is noisy and here the fall off we have a blur and a smooth at the far from the camera. Okay, that tick is better to be in its place. Can turn the bump. Next lesson we are going to explain normal map. Please don't forget to visit our TutorialCells apps channel. In this channel, we are introducing Android application and learn how to use them.